Apologies on the sound, but today
Sound like me.
we are talking about. Sensei, did you see what happened this week with one Bryce Hall?
I mean, I heard that he's fighting, and then I heard that it's
He's
bare knuckle.
Fighting?
Which is
He's
crazy.
fighting bare knuckle, and he's not fighting an influencer, Sensei. He's fighting a bare knuckle fighter.
See, I didn't hear too much about it, and then you just showed me like a quick picture, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Well, before we even get into his actual fights, I just want you to look at the call out here. The call out of
This is not good.
yeah, just on the surface of it, this is an actual bare knuckle FC fighter. He's 2-0 bare knuckle, and I think he only
What? Time out. Time out. Time out. Time. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
In other words, Bryce Hall's fucking insane. Yeah,
Bro,
I agree.
This is what happens. You haven't fought for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, this is what happens. You know, like you've gone through this recently. You haven't
Yep.
been training for a while, and you're like, you know what? I start moving around a little bit. I feel good. Let me get out there. Then you get out there, and you're like, what the hell is this, dude? Hold up a minute. He's been
Facts.
training for so long that he forgot what fighting was about. Because Austin was not even a fighter, bro.
Yep.
Now this man's fighting a 2-0 bare knuckle FC fighter. And
Yes, dude.
oh, see, I saw Bryce's tweet. This man's about
Yeah.
to, oh my
Oh
God.
no, I want to show you the promo that my man. Fair play to him. This is Guillermo Perez, aka BKFC Cutman,
This
and
this
he was
man-
trying to.
Bro, what is this man's life story? Because this is gonna be bad.
I mean, we'll just take a look. We'll come back to his Instagram. I just want to
This is
show
the bare
you.
knuckle of Jesus, dude.
This is Jesus Christ. Let's see this promo.
Bryce, I heard you coming to BKFC. Well, guess what?
Nope, it's up.
I hope
It's
you
up.
ain't fighting no influencer. Fight a real BKFC fighter. A real BKFC fighter. I hope you ain't fighting
Yo,
no
this
influencer.
dude-
You want to become a real man? Fight me. Let's go. What you say?
Yo,
Wait for it.
And afterward, we can film a TikTok video on how to stop you from bleeding. Let's go.
that's how you know he's a good fighter, bro. When you can't cut a promo, but you fighting for a living. When you make money for fighting, but you can't cut a promo and you come off like cringy and awkward, that dude is a dude that you do not want to fight, son.
That's when you know Bryce has made a terrible decision.
You know, it's like Khabib. He's like, I smashed your boy.
I
That
had
dude,
smashed the other boy.
that dude don't care about promos. He don't care about nothing.
This man said, "Hey, when we're done, I hope we can make a TikTok video of showing you how to not bleed."
This guy, you know, it looked like the key. We talked about it before, but this takes it home. The Key and Peele skit. This guy is the guy that they were talking about.
That's it.
This is it right here.
So, all right. So that's the Cut Man. BKFC, the Cut Man, Guillermo Perez Hernandez. Now, he is 2-0. I think he fights at 125 pounds, but I don't think that's gonna make us
No matter
any
what weight
difference.
we're at.
It's just like, Sensei, before we even watch him, actually, no, we probably should watch him, and then we'll talk about what kind of move Bryce is making here. So let's go here and take a look at the Cut Man. BKFC, the Cut
He's
Man.
way too happy to be fighting bare knuckle, bro.
Yeah, he's... Oh, and they're dapping up beforehand. They already know it's about to be a war.
Yep.
This is crazy. He's from Pahokee, Florida.
Okay.
If you know anything about Pahokee, Florida, athletes rampant down there.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Okay. Who is this guy he's fighting?
Oh.
Oh, goodness
Oh, good
gracious. Have
range.
mercy.
Oy. Oh, he had his. Oh, he was lost.
He was gone. Oh,
Great
buddy.
timing this guy has.
Who is this guy he's fighting?
Oh,
Shit. God dang. What are we doing?
Oh no. Oh no. Throw in the towel.
I can't help it. What is going on with this guy?
He's lost. He looks like. Oh man. This guy looks smooth. I mean, the other guy looked bad, but this
No,
guy is smooth, man.
This guy looks good.
Yeah.
And I don't know that guy. I mean, Bryce is not that guy. At least we know that. But
Right.
Guillermo's smooth. He's clean.
Also, that dude took some shots, though.
I know. I don't know. I mean,
Maybe the first couple shots to just, messed them up. You know what I'm saying?
I know the first couple did damage. Because watch, this is the craziest thing. Watch him right here, man.
Oh, this is the debut, though.
This is his debut. And he doesn't look like he doesn't know what he's doing until they start swinging.
Oh, he's hurt. He grabbed the ref for a second.
No, it's this one right here. This one's the one. This one. Boom.
Oh, see, he's hurt. That's what it is.
He's hurt
just
bad.
hurt. He's hurt.
No,
bad.
but watch the other angle. Watch the other angle.
Oh, he doesn't know where he's at, dude. He do
Come
not.
on.
Oh,
Another
bro.
one.
Trying to find him. He's trying to find him. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Look at. He's trying to turn so hard, bro. He's trying his hardest to turn, but he can't. He's trying to turn his head. But he can't.
Okay.
The fair play gets
Okay.
back up. It's back up.
You know he gets up and like you saying. What is this? You can't.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Go back to that. Go back to that.
You can't get hit like this and then throw your hands out like what's good.
And then get pieced right after.
Dog, you can't do this. And then do this.
And then
And say, what's up? What's good? What's good?
we saying,
Boom.
oh.
Boom. Just swinging all. Look at him swing. Look at this man.
This is so bad. He hit himself. He hit himself.
Oh my Lord have mercy, and just taking shots, man.
Oh.
He's trying. God love his soul. He's trying in there, man. I did not expect.
He's tough, though. I'll give him that.
He's a tough dude, man. But that's it.
How is
Oh
he not
God.
cut yet, though? I was like, how is he not cut?
Facts. So there is, holy cow, man. There is Guillermo Perez
For some reason,
Hernandez.
we didn't notice how bad it was until you really broke that down, man. We started breaking that down.
No, dog. I was laughing from rip. I couldn't.
I know.
Whew. Oh man, he's got the
What was
freaking
his- what was his-
tats.
what was
He's
his
got a
second-
tap out tattoo.
Maybe he's related to somebody in the company.
I'm surprised
Oh.
that there's not like a Just Bleed or an Ed Hardy. Oh man,
The guy that wears the tap out, like the OG version of
The
like,
OG,
at the bar,
bro.
I wear a tap out.
this is
I
this
do
is
UFC.
the difference. I do UFC.
UFC.
And I see red. I just see red, bro. That's this guy. I just see red, bro. We watched that fight. He obviously won the second fight too.
Yeah.
He's slick.
Yes.
I'm worried for Bryce, to be honest with you. I'm very worried. I respect him. I respect the balls to do it.
Yeah.
But it's like you said. What's the advice? It must have been I know what the advice is. It had to have been a crazy, crazy number.
Right, and they needed an opponent, and he ended up just agreeing to this.
I'm sure they looked into the guy, and like you said, I think Bryce is looking at it like I want to prove something here,
Yeah.
right?
But it's-
I want to prove something.
The stuff that
I
we
don't-
saw Guillermo do, Bryce has never done yet in a fight.
Right.
The stuff
And
that
here,
we
let's
walking this
while
guy
you're
onto
talking,
shots,
I'm gonna go on
timing,
to Bryce's new stuff here.
the counters, setting up shots. His combinations were clean and accurate. You see,
Right.
also you see how Guillermo's he's not just ducking and chucking. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Those are
Level
deliberate
change.
shots. Level change. Oh,
Yeah.
he sees him walking in. He notices it. Counter at the same time. He's not just
Yeah.
like a big power guy who's just gonna.
The
like,
other
just
guy was
aim.
doing that.
Right.
The other guy was doing that.
And Guillermo's just
And-
there, just chilling.
Didn't get touched
Right.
with any of that.
Super selective with his
Yeah.
shots. Calm in the fire.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So
even if Bryce is making progress, he's still never done that in a fight. We've never seen him do that. He's never done it in a fight.
I would love to know Guillermo's background. Like, was he an amateur boxer? Like,
Yeah.
where was he doing? MMA? Like, because he's clean. And for a guy that, like you said, Bryce, that doesn't have a background in this and is only his
Right.
second fight and really ever, not just second pro fight, second fight ever. I don't know, man. It's like I said, it takes a ton of balls. I'm worried about him, but obviously he's a big boy. He's going to make his decisions, and the only thing I can say is respect to him for trying something different. We'll see how it goes, but let's take a look here at his newest footage, and you see if you think anything's different here.
Showcase some power, speed, and agility.
Some power, speed, and agility. I will say this too. Guillermo has another fight before he fights Bryce.
Wow.
He's fighting on the 23rd. I think either July or he might be fighting this weekend. Hold on.
23rd.
Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
Well, that'll be one
23rd
to
of June.
watch.
I know, low key. Oh, well, that's the day. That's 2 days before wedding.
What is this, Friday?
Yeah, we could watch this low key.
Yeah.
We might have to do the Sensei Crib stream.
Yep.
So it's G Perez versus Ryan Carroll. So we'll maybe check that out and see how he does. If he goes out and starches this guy, you have to know Bryce is going to be watching. Like, holy. But let's see what Bryce brings to the table here. We'll have to mute this, by the way, Christian. What are we saying?
The thing I like is the hand to foot connection. He's moving when he's punching. Most of the stuff that we saw from
tune.
before, pretty stationary. But the hand to foot connection, his footwork, and how he's landing shots, pretty well
Straight
connected.
shots.
Yeah.
Straight punches. This is
Yeah.
something he really, really struggled with leading up to the Austin fight, was
Yep.
overthrowing big kind of overhands and chucking and all from the shoulder and there was no real snap on punches and there was no real straight shots there. So he would overthrow shots and end up hugging, clinching. He did this with Stromedy in their little spar. This looks like, like you said, a guy that's starting to connect it.
Yeah, he looked a lot better. Just
Really enjoy the short right hand there.
the way he's sliding in and out. His head's not moving way up and down a lot when he's sliding. He looks, The only
Everything's
thing is here
compact
too
and
is
short.
his head's pretty much in the same spot, And I
That's
know
the
he's doing
word.
combinations, but his head's in the same spot. And again, you get Bryce looks a lot better. So it's not like I'm trying to take away from him, but
Yeah.
we're talking about he has an opponent here, and we just watched his opponent.
If Bryce was about to go into an influencer boxing fight, I'd be like, holy shit, he's dangerous.
Yes.
He's dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
And depending on the weight difference here, again, you're talking about a 25er. In bare knuckle, Bryce doesn't have to land, a ton. So he is still dangerous, but it's so different, man. You're talking about a guy that and we just watched him in Guillermo, that can move his head, that can change levels, that does counter off your mistakes.
He's not afraid.
And he's not afraid to stand in there and throw with you.
Stand in and throw, and with the, again, Bryce has been doing boxing, working out a boxing coach, but BKFC is not just boxing,
Nope.
right? If you saw the way Guillermo, the last one, the one that we had
The
footage on,
clinch. Yeah.
he threw that overhand hook, turned him, and then bang, 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 and that's where it's like you got to be ready for that. We're talking about a lot of stuff. that
Yeah,
you have to pick
a lot
up
of stuff
and
to
try
adjust to.
try to excel at against a guy who's already hurt people, and shows his ability to hurt people. Like because right now you're not seeing his ability to counter, his ability to draw things out. You don't get to see any of that. So is he a better puncher? Yes. Does he look more balanced? Yes. Does he
Absolutely.
look faster? Yes.
Yeah, man.
But when it comes to, playing a game of fighting, we just can't see it yet.
That might be the best hook I've seen Bryce ever throw. Just not even just because, like, obviously it's not picture perfect, but
Right.
the way he sits down on this, boom. I haven't seen him throw anything better than that.
Yeah, yeah. He looks a
So-
lot more efficient too. He looks very efficient.
A lot more.
The way he's moving.
Like he said, power,
moving.
speed, agility, all that stuff is what we get out of this. So,
Yeah.
like I said, if this is Bryce Deji, I'd go, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
Right.
So,
Has the
but it's not.
influencer
Never.
has never
Never.
taken on a challenge like this early?
Never. It's never been done. This is why I respect it,
Yeah.
because Bryce is a fucking madman.
I mean, he's coming off a loss, which is crazy.
Coming off a loss, and then going into an even tougher sport against a tougher opponent
Right, in his sport, which is crazy.
in the guy's sport.
Like, you're
that
not even a
he's
boxer,
already
and then
experienced.
you're fighting a guy who's a pro in his. The
The way Bryce thinks of himself, I can tell you, I can tell you because he says it, but he doesn't look at this like it's. He wants to fight. He doesn't want to box. He wants to fight.
Right. Okay. So I that's right. I've heard that from him before. Yeah.
And that's, I'm not a fighter. Never claimed to be a fighter. In his head, he is.
Yeah.
He wants to be that, right? And that's why he's doing this, is to be like, bro, screw the boxing thing. How many times has he said, me and KSI MMA, me and KSI MMA? Like, he and I think he probably does win an MMA fight with a lot of guys, because I've seen him wrestle, and he's got a pretty decent little wrestling background,
Yeah.
So, but this is a whole different game, man.
It is a whole different game because you've never been like to fight someone who has like bare knuckle experience already, and you've only had boxing experience. Like, he's not sparring. I'm assuming he's not sparring without gloves. You know what I mean? No one does that.
No, you
So
can't.
What are you gonna do? Spar with MMA gloves? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, you
Right?
can't.
So
Like, the
he's
first
gonna
time
get
he
in there,
feels that,
the guy
I wonder
who's
how it's going to
2-0
feel, yeah.
fights like that, he gets cracked or cut. If this dude gets cut, that same smile he has in that picture right now, that dude's gonna have that same face. We just don't know yet from Bryce. Does that make him? We've seen him get hurt before, like Austin. Does he just he got super tunnel vision, kept walking into shots, right? Does he just see red, so to speak, right? And just get tunnel vision and go after it, which won't be good. I think this is a lot that he has to learn to go against a guy with that kind of experience. I know the guy's only 2-0, but still, you could tell the guy is game.
Yeah. I just wonder, man. You wonder
Like
how,
this right here, right now, he'd be done. The other dude wouldn't.
That straight
again,
left
this is a
hand,
couple
yeah.
years ago. It's not the same guy, but
Right.
like right here.
And that's what we
None.
talked about Bryce being different, right? And we don't know how he's going to react in a fight. But
Correct.
this is the shot he has to get away from. These loop,
Yeah,
not there for
arm
him.
punch hooks.
a lot of the arm punches. But let's say this and say,
And again, it's old footage, but we have nothing to go off. That's the tough thing, man.
I know. It's years ago, but it's just what we have. Let's say that Bryce gets in there, and maybe he's not favored to win.
Of course not.
He's not. He can't be.
Nope.
Right? So let's say he doesn't win. We'll give you a couple scenarios. Let's say he wins.
Oh yeah.
Somehow, he's got to be in a main event on one of these influencer boxing.
Immediately he
cards.
goes straight to. He gets anybody.
I mean, who do you give him though? That's the question, because he's saying he wants KSI or Deji.
Yeah. I mean, Deji.
I don't see. I mean, Deji. Yes, I don't. To be honest, if he does
It's
that,
not,
it's one of those viral moments. I don't see why not KSI.
Yeah.
Because
Wow,
that's
for
big.
JJ, come on now.
That's big. If he goes in and not only if he wins, if he somehow knocks this guy out.
Right. He has a performance, and it's like, whoa. Who's
Yeah,
this
hold
dude?
on a second. Right.
So he's
Now
done
let's-
something that
let's-
no one else has done, especially in bare knuckle. We're talking
Exactly.
bare knuckle, let alone bare
That's
knuckle
the-
against an actual pro. It's crazy.
Yes. And that's what the draw is Bryce immediately, and maybe that's why he's doing this too. To be able to immediately,
That's a big
'cause
if, dude.
it's a massive if, but let's say he went in and fought a guy like Ryan Taylor right now and won the fight.
Right.
Does he get KSI? Does he get Deji? Probably not.
Yeah, no.
This immediately flips the script. Forget about the Austin loss. It's a whole new world now.
And all he has to do is put up a fight and not get
Not get
clipped.
KO'd.
Yeah.
Not get KO'd early anyway. Like, imagine, that's what I was going to bring you the next one. Let's say he doesn't win. But he doesn't get KO'd and he goes the distance with this guy.
Major
What do you do then?
respect, because no one else has done it. So no one else can say anything. It's like, well,
That's not a loss.
You wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, that's not, and that's the thing.
And he could use that.
There's no, I mean, you tell me, but there's no other influencer outside of, oddly enough, you know Chris Heria, the fitness guy?
I feel like I remember the name.
Tattoos.
Yeah?
This guy right here. This guy came into my comments section
Oh, yes.
when I posted the video, and he said, I'll fight bare knuckle. And I was like, okay.
Nice.
And the guy actually has some Muay Thai training. He's not actually terrible. So he's got a little bit of skill. Maybe not defensively, but
Yeah.
this is 2 years ago, and this is a real guy. Yo, this is this man's apartment. Good
That's
Lord.
crazy. This man got a stone wall right there.
This man got the Mark Zuckerberg. Maybe not maybe not necessarily on the highest level, but he's been doing some things.
A lot more than we see influencers start off at.
Yeah, exactly. So first time sparring him in Muay Thai. So there you go with Jonathan Calderon too. So again, it would be interesting. But my point in this whole thing was, this doesn't happen in the influencer boxing. Not one other guy would do it. So even if he loses, like you said, the respect better be there. And the fact that you can't deny him one of these big time fights now. If he went in and goes the distance wearing the bare knuckle guys.
Right.
It may not be KSI unless you win, but you get main event. Who I mean, like I said, Deji's there.
It's got to be somewhat competitive. It's got to be somewhat competitive.
It has to. He can't go out and get stars. If he gets stars, it's not bad because it's bad for Bryce.
Yeah.
Because this is fucking dangerous.
It just makes him look like what it's like. Why? What everyone?
Why did we do it?
Why would you do this? Like,
Why did we do it?
Thought was gonna happen.
Right. It's dangerous as hell. But
that was the tweet. I could have fought.
Yeah, so Bryce said, I could have fought some bum on @BareKnuckleFC like Ryan Taylor. Okay.
Wow, okay.
But instead, I want to challenge myself and redeem myself by fighting an actual BKFC fighter. I'm not Jake Paul fighting 50-year-old retired UFC fighters in boxing. I'm fighting a 2-0 fighter in his prime in the sport he's prime in. Fair. I can now say I'm a fighter and I claim to be.
Again, this is one of those things that like sounds real good when you're like writing it down, you know what I'm saying?
And then people screenshot it if something goes bad and the internet goes crazy with it.
I just, oh man.
It's respect on my end because I can't.
I know it's respect. I honestly just feel like part of me feels for him because I get like he's super confident and he's training clearly and he's feeling himself,
and he's better.
Yeah,
he's better.
But just too much too soon. I don't know, man. It's one of those too much too soon.
I hope for Bryce's sake that this goes well because I can tell the kid wants to fight.
Yeah.
Badly. And I mean, I think he's already won, to be honest, as far as like in the grand scheme of things. Like, if he doesn't get hurt badly, he's already won. And I don't know the number, but I know that they had to have paid him crazy.
That is true. He's getting a bag.
Bag. Like, not Misfits bag, not the Zone bag.
Robbery bag.
Not even probably a Kingpin bag, but even like company bags, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy money.
He's getting a whole vault.
Facts. So I don't know, man. I'm excited to see Bryce back in there. I'm worried, but I think he knows that, and I think he maybe he doesn't understand exactly what he's getting into yet, but he understands that this is something that is gonna change his life in some way or another. Yeah. That's the most like succinct way to put it. It's literally gonna change his life.
Bro, you know when like you were in college and you're about to play like a big team. Yeah. And then you're like, nah, bro, I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, we like okay.
I'm gonna go out there.
When we went to Oregon. When I was at Tennessee Tech. We legit thought we went, or at least us, naive freshmen. Some of us were like, we can do this. And you know what was the funniest part? Our own coach Walks into the locker room. He goes, "Listen, boys, let's just try our best out there. Let's no one get hurt. And let's get back on this bus in about an hour and a half, and let's go home. We're not gonna win this game, straight up, but let's try our best." Well, that's how we head out. So I crushed all my hopes. I was like, well, okay. And he was right. We lost 60-7.
Yeah, exactly. But it's one of those things that you picture, you know what I mean? Like when you're when you're writing the script, like you're writing the script of the movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, this is gonna be lit. Except this actor is not on the payroll, my son. He is.
Someone did not fill him in on the changes to the script.
No.
He's right. He's freestyling right now.
This is crazy.
Man's improv.
Ever played a Bryce?
That's all you can say, really.
Yeah.
Because we could sit here and of course we're gonna talk about the worry and the we hope that he stays healthy and we don't want any of our guys in the end because this is our scene, you know. There's a little bit of protection on our end that we want to make sure our guys stay, you know, healthy. It's our guys. But at the same time, Bryce is a big boy, knows what he's getting into, so all you can say is respect. Bryce, respect is there. And by the way,
get it done, man.
Bryce is get it done, dog. Go get it done. Be that 18-year-old Wade at Oregon University thinking we're about to take down the Giants. Go do it. Why not?
Do it, man. That's crazy.
And maybe, Sensei, we don't have to just tell him, you know, over camera. Bryce has been wanting to come on the show.
Yes,
so
that's right. Get him on the show. Let's talk. I want to hear that confidence in person, dude.
Yes, we're gonna have to get him on the show, and yeah, that's it. Comment section. You let us know. I know my mic was bad for this one. If you guys made it through, probably one of our more funny episodes we've ever done. But let us know down below. Is Bryce? Is he insane? Or is he a genius? Is this the most dangerous thing an influencer boxer has ever done? We think so, but...
Run it, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs.